What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious, and welcome to my 100th tutorial. I'm pretty psyched by it. So I thought I would show you one of my favorite builds that I did on a previous channel. I actually did a little quiz show. The video is no longer up anymore, but I wanted to show you this build. Super easy to build. Okay, so we're only going to do one side really quick. I'm not going to build the whole room with you. I'm also not going to build. Whoops. You know what I realized? I think I do have it. Never mind. You can't go in there until you win the quiz match. So I'll show you, or the game show. So I'll show you what's in there afterwards. Okay, so you got your false side right here. You got your true side right here. Okay, these are your doors for the person who's setting up the game show. You do have to do a couple things. It just takes a little bit of setup. It's really not long at all. You break some redstone, you break a torch, you add some redstone, you add a torch, and you're good. Okay, so we're going to go on the true side really quick. Okay, we have the key of champions, and we have your questions. So whoever is running the game show would have their book of questions. Okay, so you'd stand here. You'd have your contestants. You'd ask a question. Okay, so the first question is, obsidian is unbreakable. Or, you say your first statement. You can ask a question however you want to do it. It's true or false. Is obsidian unbreakable? And, of course, the answer is false, right? So you pull the false. The light will go on, but you're safe. So you get to go on to the next round. If you choose the wrong answer, which is true. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn the light off. Hold on, sorry. Boom. So you do have to break some torches and stuff. But there you go. So what would normally happen in here, we'll go back. What normally happen is you stand here. Okay, everybody picks their side. And then when you tell them go, they flick their levers. And if they're wrong, they fall into lava. And they die with no way to get up, and their light does not go on. Okay? But as you can see, that one was true. That one was false, sorry. So next one. The wither is found in the end. Obviously, that's false. You have to create the wither. It's not found anywhere. Okay? And then again, you'd pull this. I guess I forgot to disconnect all of the top ones. So the way it is, it's... the only two that should have the actual... ones on it are these two, and then I forgot to take these off. Wait, 1, 2. So it's this one has to come off, and that one has to come off. And I'll walk through all of that with you in a second. But I think this would be really fun to do in a server, right? So next question is, it's possible to survive in lava for at least 30 seconds without armor. It is. You just need potions, right? So you come over here, you go to true, boom, you stand in there. You're safe. If you were to go to the false side, hopefully I fixed this one right. Yep. And then it opens up and you're dead. Okay, next question. You can find armor when you fish. You can find boots. All right, so you pull that. Again, you're safe. The light goes on. And if you pull the wrong one, dead. And finally, the last one. Skeletons can ride creepers. The answer is false. I'm not talking about mods, just basic Minecraft there we go. Flick the lever, you're safe. This side, and you are dead. Now, whoever wins is going to be given the key of champions, which I just realized I spelled wrong. I put an extra O. Scratch that. No, don't look at that. Okay, you open it up, and there is the Hall of Champions. Okay, so we got different color armors, and then you get to the end here, and obviously you got your grand champion, the diamond armor. And look, you got LOL enchanted apples or whatever you want to put inside, or you don't have to do this at all. You can just have the quiz show part. I just thought this was kind of fun to add afterwards. So there's that. Okay, so it's pretty simple. So the way you set this up, okay, because I'm going to tell you now rather than when I do the tutorial. The way you set this up is if you want the answer to be the right answer, right? So the light goes on. All you got to do is make sure that the redstone on the bottom here, you don't touch it at all. Or you don't put it down at all. So you make sure that's gone, but you make sure the torch up here is there. Now it's the opposite. Okay, so if you want the answer to be wrong, you got to make sure this torch up here is gone and the redstone dust is there. And the reason that is because this redstone dust controls this piston. Okay, the piston's right there. Normally the piston is chilling, it's on, right? And it's extended. So when you flick the lever, it's going to turn this torch right here on, okay? And it's going to activate this, which is going to turn this off. So just, I'm sorry, when you turn it off, because you have to actually turn the levers on. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so it's just opposite. So if you don't want the answer to be correct, okay, if the answer is going to be wrong, the redstone dust goes here and the torch is gone. If you want the answer to be right, then the redstone dust is gone and the torch stays here. So it can light up the answer, okay? Very simple. Now let's just get into what you need and how to build it. So we're going to take this. You know what I think I forgot? A torch. So you need some sticky pistons for however many chambers you want. Redstone torch. I think you need 4 per little area there. Okay, you don't need this at all. You're going to need some lava. Okay, you're going to need lava. You're going to need... I like to use sea lanterns. I do suggest you use some kind of light. Just a suggestion. You could use glowstone, whatever. I happen to really like the way the sea lanterns look. So we're going to use sea lanterns. And we're going to have some levers. And then, of course, we need some building blocks. So I'm going to be using purple for this one. And also, let me just grab this really quick. Boom. And I guess we might as well do a door and a button. Okay, everything else is entirely up to you how to build it. All right, guys. Sorry, I had a little bit of a mess up there, so we're going to start this over. Okay, so what you want to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, now this is for 5 questions. You can obviously make it as big as you need to. Okay, make sure each end comes up 4. So that's 4 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect it. Wait, 1, 2. No, I made that 5. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Perfect. Okay, then what we're going to do is I'm going to be using purple, but you can designate another color, another block. You're going to put it down there, skip a space, put it, skip, and you're just going to keep doing it until you get to the desired number of questions or slots. Okay, then we're going to put our redstone lamps just like that. You do need redstone lamps. I forgot to mention that. Okay, you are going to take a lever. In this case, I'm just going to use the key of champoins. And you're going to activate it. Make sure it's activated. That's super important. Okay, then in front of each one, you're going to go out 1, 2, 3, but you're going to do it twice. Okay, and then you could break that and break that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put that. We can get rid of that. Okay, you're going to put that there. You're going to put a redstone torch. You're going to put that in. And you're going to have your sea lantern. Okay, so if you're looking down, the block that has the lever, the torch is coming out of that, which means it has to be the block behind. Okay, so do the same thing here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Okay, break that top block. Bottom block, I'm using the white concrete, I think looks really good. Put that in, right? And then we put that down. Okay, then what you go ahead and do is you just fill this in right here. So you just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, go behind it. As you can see, you already got these blocks here, so you might as well just get rid of those. Okay, and this is just to make it look neat, right? And then what you can do is underneath the ends here and in between each of the torches, you're going to go ahead and put that down. Whoops, break that. Perfect. Okay, and then you're just going to come out and trace it. I just think it's nice to have it look neat for anybody that may be coming back here to do the quiz. Okay, and then underneath where the purple is, you could just break that, break that, break that, and then go like this. We're going to do the rest of this, right? But it's just easier when you're looking in there. So, okay, just go like this. Perfect. And again, this is just making it look neat. I mean, there's no point in having dirt or whatever your blocks are. And I'm just going to go ahead and in here, I'm going to just break all of this. Okay, so making sure the floor and that, because you're going to be looking at it. So there we go. Okay, now let's come back to the front and we're just going to keep doing these. Okay, so we're just going to keep breaking these. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, the torch is going all of those blocks, which again is right underneath the lever. Put that in. Oops. Put that in. Put it in. Perfect. Okay, let's fill that up. Or fill those in. And then now we can just go ahead and fill these like this. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I covered those. Sorry, don't cover those. Okay, now let's do the back over here. All right, so what you're going to do is underneath the purple blocks, you should put your torches. They should turn off because you have the levers on. Okay, you're going to put a block on top of the torches right behind the color blocks that I have, which is purple. Not a lever. You're going to put another torch. Okay, you're going to put another block on top. Whoops. Another block on top. And then inside here, you're going to go ahead and put another torch, and that should turn off. Okay? Beautiful. So keep in mind, whatever answer you want to be right has to have a torch. If you don't, so I would say just put all the torches. Okay, and then we're going to come over here, and we're going to take the redstone that I do not have for some reason. Okay, and we're going to put it on top of these. Right there, right behind where those torches are and underneath this torch. Okay, leave everything set on both sides. Then when you're going to go back and actually make your questions, then you can set it up. So if this is the true side, what you're going to go ahead and do, let's say you want question 1 to be correct, right? You would break this, leave the torch on. However, if you wanted question 1 to be incorrect, you would leave the redstone dust and break this. Okay, it's easy to remember. If you want it incorrect, the light's not going to go on, so you just break the torch. So if you want it correct, then you know you have to break something either way. So if you're not breaking the torch, you're breaking the redstone. So that's how you remember it. Okay, correct, the torch stays. Incorrect, the dust stays. Okay, so that's it. That's the whole thing. And then what I suggest you do back here is you just have a chest right in the middle here, right? Oh, actually, what I did is underneath these. Right, so on the corner, in the middle, and on the other corner, I just put some light, just to have. And then you put your chest here, and this could be for all your questions, okay? And you can also have some extra redstone dust and extra torches, just in case, somebody breaks it and forgets to put it back or whatever the case is, okay? And then over here, so let's just go ahead and do the floor really quick. So then you would just come completely around it. Cover it with, again, whatever floor. I just happen to like these colors. I designed it inside of an Ender Dragon head, and it was called Ender Trivia in my minigame world. It's pretty cool, actually. And let me just get rid of that really quick. And so that was my themes. It was purple and red. So actually, I should probably just get rid of those. Yeah, let's make everything the same. Okay, the white was just to show you where to put the blocks, but now that I got my theme going, okay? So then what you want to do is turn the lever. Okay, pull all the levers because we're not setting the game up yet. We're still setting up the inside here. So you already got a block, right? We had already gone 2 down. Break 1 more. Okay, and then just go ahead and I would just fill this up with whatever your floor color is. Just because you want it to look nice. And then you can go ahead and put your lava down as well. Okay, so you're going to go 1 more down. Again, put whatever your floor color is. Right? Put your lava down. I would put the lava down, obviously, when you're up top. Don't do it when you're in here because, you're not going to be in creative most likely unless you're building this in a minigame world or something. But I think this is a really cool server game because anything with like trivia and stuff like that I think is a really cool server minigame. Okay, and you can award oh, whoops. Not good. Let's just put that there. You can award prizes. You can do it however you want to do it. There we go. And poof. Okay, so then you close it. And then you would set it up however you wanted to do it. And do the opposite side, then set it up however you want to do it. I left a space of 3 in the middle. That's how I did mine from here. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then I started with the light and then like that. So that's how I did, just in case you guys are wondering. So we'll go back inside really quick. As you can see, this is the shape of the building. It looks kind of cool. I super plain from the outside, but it's the inside that counts. And then what I did is I added these doors here. Okay, so you have to press the button, so nobody can just go in and peek. I mean, you could set this up however you want. You could set it up where there's like a key that you have to put underneath, and there's so many ways you could set up doors. There's a million door tutorials. I just have it basic. You could also set this up where whenever the last question is right, it'll open the door for the people so they can just go in. You could totally do that. I didn't want to add that complicated redstone because you have to make sure both sides are hooked up at all times, unless you don't mind breaking down below. That's entirely up to you. But yeah, so you could do something like that as well. So again, you go inside. Let's just break that really quick. Your Hall of Champions. You can name them like I think in my video or in my old one I had like funny names on them, like just really random names. And you could set this back a little further. I kind of made it a little tight, but you could set it back further. You could add glass to it. Whatever you want. It's entirely up to you. But I just think it's a fun thing to have in your world. Some trivia. Very, very easy to build a little trivia game. Okay? Anyway, that's going to do for me, guys. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.